You know, there comes a man... Nope. You know, there comes a time in every man's life where you just have to finally buckle down and watch The Animal every day for an entire year. And for me, that day is today. Hey guys, Lexdoll here.
And I'm Matt Tracy.
Punk Rock Blues.
The twoziest of the bluesiest.
And
that's us two.
This is DVD Blu-ray 4K collection update.
106?
Sure.
It is.
That's why I handed it to you.
It's 106.
I was the T, and you were the
batter?
The batter. So I don't know what the ball was then.
It was T-ball.
Yeah.
So the ball just was there.
I D'd it up for you, and then you hit it. Yeah.
You were the T.
Yeah.
T-ball's so stupid.
I love T-ball. We used to have T-ball. We used to go up north, and we never had bases, though. So we just kind of had to figure out how far to run each way.
I guess T-ball's not that dumb if you don't have a pitcher or whatever, but...
Yeah. Also, we're talking about like a 4-year-old sport, so...
This is true. I don't know why my throat's so dry right now.
I feel like I'm talking really soft. I don't know why. I just had butterscotch. I thought that was Larry Kin for a second.
That man's dead.
Yeah, he is. You want to start us out?
Sure.
Because I told you had to?
So first off, these are two really cool things that our dad found at some store. And it's the Walt Disney Legacy Collection, Volume 2 and 3. They're in these cases. And I can open these to show what they are. So, they're like this. They got the little card on the back. And it's a little plastic thing. And it opens. And then, boom. It's a little like film reel type thing. And it's got the discs in there.
And they put that on the bottom.
What?
They put that on the bottom.
It's, yeah, at the bottom it says, lift tray by finger holes at bottom left and right to reveal the exclusive collectible. So you lift up the green thing and take the green thing out.
Oh, I thought it meant how to get this out. And I was like,
No.
how'd they put that under?
And then there's the passport in there. Which is cool. And these are all like documentaries from like the 50s and 60s. Then the other one is a little more detailed because, well, this one has the, it just shows all the other ones. That's what I was going to show.
How excited.
Yeah.
I thought those were his, though. And did he get those for us?
Yeah.
Oh. So where the hell are we putting those?
I don't know right now. Jealous you get this.
Well,
I just finished watching
there's a lot of stuff you're going to be jealous about, honestly, but I needed the one then. The next stuff, yeah, you literally just finished watching
Yeah, I'm going to take this, and then you can have two. You can have all the cues.
Okay.
So next up, I just finished watching this tonight. It's the Abbott and Castella collection, which we talked about the other collection we've gotten. This was really cool that I found because it has the two Warner Brothers movies they did, Africa Screams and Jack and the Beanstalk, which aren't included in the Universal collection. And then this has a few episodes of the Abbott and Castella show and Colgate Comedy Hour and some other just small tidbits. It's really cool.
It's really funny that I walked in and you were watching Abbott and Castella. Right before I left work, I watched an interview with Mark Hamill, where he was talking about how he read the Star Wars script and he knew it wasn't like, or he actually didn't get a script to audition, he just did a screen test.
Okay.
But then when he got the script, he thought it was really funny, and it wasn't like sci-fi, because like 2001, that's sci-fi, this was funny.
Yeah.
And he's like, there were so many good jokes. He says, I was the straight man, I didn't have a lot of the funny lines. He's like, I had a couple, but he's like, I was kind of happy doing it anyway, because you gotta think, because he's like, the straight man's important. He's like, think of what Abbott did for Castella.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun quote. You can just take this.
Okay.
We'll be back on track.
Next up, it's a German movie. It's called BFF Detectives, but only on this DVD release. That is not what the movie's called in any way. It's actually called the 3 exclamation marks, which in German is Die Drei exclamation points. So yeah, that's what the actual name of the movie is.
Not Dre, though. It's dry.
Die Drei, whatever.
Dry.
Die Dry.
It's not die, it's D.
D Dry,
Well,
whatever. It's spelled
It
die.
could be Der Die Das. So it is the D, then it's D.
It's literally Die
Dry.
Dre.
It's not Die Dre.
But yeah,
Die
BFF
Dry.
Detectives, and this wasn't actually that terrible.
BFF.
But it's not called that.
Subbed or dubbed?
It's dubbed.
Next up is The Big Bang Theory Season 1, except for it kind of isn't. And it's the Chinese edition, but it kind of isn't. Cause it's
I think it's actually Korean.
Oh, is it Korean? It's just a bootleg.
It is a bootleg.
It's a really nice case, but it's all just bootleg. discs.
Remind me when we're done filming. I'm gonna pop a disc in to show you.
You can do that tomorrow. I really don't want to after we're done filming. There also, this is your favorite part, was that it features Lost,
And Samantha
Kashmir Mafia, Samantha Who, and Terminator, which are...
Two of them are on ABC and one's on Fox, and this show's on CBS.
I just found out. I thought it was CBS.
CBS, baby. Let's put it on.
CBS.
It's CBS.
No, this is CBS, baby! And then the other one is CBS. Alright.
Okay, next up, a thing my dad made me buy.
Of course he did.
Because it's a tin case. It's the Civil War.
Is that a tin
Blood and
case,
Honor, 1865 to 1865. Yes.
But he knows how much we hate him, right?
I don't know. He literally picked it up and he went, "Oh, look, this opens from both ends."
It honestly looks like if we really didn't want it, just wrap it for Ken for his birthday.
Or Zen, and he's like, "This one's nice too because you get a book in it."
What's
'Cause it
Zen?
comes with a
Now,
little
Zen
book.
didn't give you his favorite war, right? Like you asked once, and he just was like,
I think it's World War II.
"Okay." Is that like
So the Civil War.
Is that like the noob ranking? Is there a ranking of like a tier list of like if your favorite war is World War II, you're like the nerd.
I don't know.
You know, like it
I
gets more
assume.
intriguing. Like if your favorite war is like the Canadian
It's
War.
weird that dads have favorite wars.
Have you ever heard the John Mulaney dad joke?
Yeah.
About how they're all just training for a World War II game show, trivia game show. Oh, this is still sealed.
Yeah.
This is the U.S. Chemical Safety Board Safety
CSB.
Videos, Volume 2 of August 2007.
Yeah, read what some of the things that are on here.
Some are all. I'll read all.
You don't have to read all of them because I
I
won't
will.
waste too much time. Just pick funny
I'm a
ones.
fast reader, I'm not. Reactive hazards, dangers of uncontrolled chemical reactions, explosion of fired Formosa Plastics, Illopolis, Illinois. Dangers of propylene cylinders in high temperatures, fire Praxair, St. Louis, Missouri. Which one did you point to? This one. Dangers of flammable gas accumulation, Excitant explanation, ASCO, Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Explosion at BP Refinery, Texas City, Texas.
Yeah, just safety videos.
About the CSB. So yeah, that's that. We gonna watch it?
No.
Probably not. This is a cool thing that you get.
Yeah.
I really like the case.
I found this
box.
at Goodwill, and I like it because the case is smaller than a normal DVD case, but it's giant 600 cartoon collections, and it's got GB written here because it was previously owned by Gary Busey. And yeah, the discs are in these little slips, and it's just got 600 cartoon classics. Oh, it's from Mill Creek.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that was my genuine face to find out Mill Creek is 2 words and not 1.
Yeah, and that's a really old logo. Oh, this is from 2008. So that's cool.
Our buddies at Mill Creek. We can say that because they have sent us stuff.
Yeah.
Next up is another tin case.
You can guess who made me buy this one?
Dad, but this one's cooler. It's Mission Discovery. So this one's about space and not about...
The ones I don't like about these kind, though, is the words are on the wrong side.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's a NASA
This
thing.
comes with just 3 DVDs in like actually a pretty cool bookcase.
I hate these because I'm pretty sure, yep,
Oh, okay.
they're these.
Well, the outside
Stupid
looks
foam
cool.
things.
Well, it looked cool from the outside.
Yeah. That's the only bad thing about these cases is the discs. So,
Moving on, I guess I get all the cues because I need them. So first up, I had previously bought in season 1. Did you say it was 1 and 2, or we still need
it's
2?
1 and 2 as it's the
It
Mill
is
Creek
one-
1 and 2
okay.
pack.
Yeah,
But if I ever find them in these cases, I'm gonna.
yeah, it is Quantum Leap, the 3rd season, the 4th season, and the complete 5th season. They're all complete. I just gave up on. I didn't say completed.
And I learned there's only 5 of this. We own the complete series.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, Scott Bakula,
Back me up.
if you're watching, back me up. 'Cause I'm drowning on the inside. Scott Bakula, back me up. I need you. One of the best songs I've ever written.
I do like it.
Next up is a great. Couldn't even finish that sentence.
Dad asked me, was it a waste of time watching it? I said, no, because it wasn't good, but I had fun watching it.
They're gonna watch it.
They're not.
I would let them never see Hurricane Heist in their entire life if they watch this. I would let them off the hook for it. Curtis Armstrong gives the worst.
Performance of his life?
Yes. Why
Truly.
does he get the girl? He's Curtis
He's
Armstrong.
the only
He's the only good guy.
likable
But
character,
he's
I guess.
not.
Because I don't like
No.
Oz Perkins. His
What about
character was
Bill?
shit.
Bill Faber Bachendal.
Oh, right, he was the
He was the best
okay.
character in that movie. It's Quigley. Only 11 people have seen this movie.
Daddy Dog
Day. I read an article about how only like 11 people have seen this movie. Gary Busey turns into a Pomeranian. Gary Busey also almost got into a fist fight because he dies and then gets turned into a Pomeranian, and he argued with the set designer over what heaven looked like because he knew. That's how I found out about this movie, and we bought it the second later. Speaking of buying things, order your gloves.
Oh yeah.
I called you last night and you didn't answer.
Okay.
It was horrible. Do we even look on Rotten Tomatoes if it even has one?
I don't think it has one.
Do you know what I Spy has?
The heaven scenes were great because it's just a couch with sheets over it, like draped over it. Not even like looking nice. Like they just took a white sheet, and just threw it over a couch.
Okay, so an audience score of 26, but no tomato meter.
Well, no, of course it wouldn't have a tomato.
That cover looks better than the one we got, though.
Yeah,
it looks actually interesting. It was
Quigley Down Under.
It was so bad.
Well, I'm really excited that I get this one.
Yeah,
because this is a genuinely good movie. It's
yeah.
very funny. It's Shriek, If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th, starring Coolio and our dad's favorite actor, Tom Arnold. And this is a hilarious movie. I haven't seen this in like over a decade, like a long time ago when I was young. And it's so funny. It's got some very good gags, and it's a fun parody of a lot of slasher movies, and I think it does parody in a really, really good way. This is a solid movie, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I think it's in the same like bracket I would put as Not Another Teen Movie, which I think is one of the best parodies ever.
Joel Schumacher is dead.
Yes.
Do you think his biggest regret in his life was not putting Coolio with Mr. Freeze at all in Batman and Robin? Yeah. Like, the golden opportunity of any joke, especially how bad that movie was with just jokes, and they didn't do...
And Coolio's in the movie.
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But not with Mr. Freeze.
And not as Coolio.
Not as Coolio.
Yeah.
It's the biggest mistake in movie history.
Those.
Oh, well, I have to take these, because I'm next. Hey, next up is seasons 2, 4, and 5 of 24. Look at sad Jack Bauer there, and, you know, he's kind of sad on all of them. Like, this one, stoic. He's bummed. And this one, he's kind of angry. And this one, he looks... If there was ever another poster that looked exactly like Die Hard, it's this one. I think there's even a poster of Die Hard. Sealed. Yeah, this one is sealed. It still has the premiere event of the next season sticker on it. Yeah, there's a Die Hard cover of this, even with like the skyscraper in the back. It's insane.
Well, moving on to Blu-rays.
Already. Quick transition. I like it.
Yeah, we're blowing through this one.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that long.
Well, she's our timer.
So this is one I watched literally tonight with Mom and Dad, and it was hilarious.
Thanks for inviting me.
You were at work.
Okay.
5
I was
stars.
told that when you bought this, I had to watch it with you guys.
Okay, well,
the day you ordered it. So
Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. It is hilarious. 5 stars.
Didn't look like I'd like it.
You will. You will. It's like Black to the Castle. Levels of goofiness.
I just only enjoy a wig on SNL. Any movie she's in.
This is like her in SNL. And it's got Vanessa Bayer. This is a small spoiler. It's got Vanessa Bayer in the movie. And she reprises her role as Bye-Bye. You know, from the SNL skits? She's the girl that goes, Bye-Bye.
Oh. I have a really funny Vanessa Bayer video to show you.
She does that in this.
I was going to show you a Vanessa Bayer video. I love Vanessa Bayer so much.
She's very funny.
Who would you cast as Vanessa Bayer, or who would you cast Vanessa Bayer as in the MCU? I don't think she'd... It would be just some random school teacher first.
Janet Van Dyne?
She's already cast it.
Yeah, so...
It is the complete 5th, 6th, 7th, which I believe this is the most famous picture from the show, and 8th seasons of Big Bang Theory. I went through these earlier, I saw we got them, and I was like, everyone's seen this picture of them. This one's pretty cool.
This one threw me through a loop when we got it, because I didn't see that it said Blu-ray plus DVD.
Oh.
And so I opened it, and I was like, disc 1, disc 2, wait, disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. I was like, what the hell? And then I literally was like, Dad, look at this. And he went, oh, it's because it's DVD and Blu-ray. I went, oh.
Some really cool case. Like, they feel really nice. They look
They
really
also had
nice.
season 1 on Blu-ray, but it was missing the outer slip, so I didn't get that one.
They look. They look on. I like them.
Yeah, and I like how they're all uniform on the side.
Yeah. It's a nice set.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited I get this. A movie I saw the trailer of...
I counted so I could get that, so I don't care.
A movie I watched the trailer of on another movie we're going to talk about, and I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing. And I made you and Dad watch the trailer, and even Mom watch the trailer. And you were
What did Mom think?
Mom thought it looked goofy.
I thought it looked bad.
You were the only person who thought it looked bad.
Dad just said it looked weird. So
I was
don't know what that
blown
means.
away by this movie. Cosmoball. If you've never heard of this, which I'm sure you haven't, go look at the trailer right now, come back to this video. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh my god, I loved this movie. It is just so goofy and a smorgasbord of action and aliens and funny effects and sound effects and explosions, and it was great. I loved it.
Quick question. Can I use that exact quote? Can you, while editing this, can you write down that exact quote for me? And
Okay.
can we use it in something for Dallas? Like, I want to make like a mid-season trailer that's like, critics are raving about Dallas, and I want to use that exact quote and put your name at the end.
Sure.
So we're doing that. So while I'm editing, and you'll know, because you're watching, type that exact quote out. Okay, next up, a very sad movie, but a very good movie, but also a very sad movie. I remember when we watched this, I think we watched this together for the first time.
Yeah, it's not that sad, actually. It's pretty funny.
It's pretty sad, though, and I don't think...
It's a little sad. That's the coolest back slipcover I've ever seen.
I don't like that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I really hate that. It's Everything Must Go with Will Ferrell. See, as a kid...
It's a really cool spine,
When
too.
did this come out? 2011. So as a kid in 2011, all I knew Will Ferrell was Funny Guy. And so I had missed this one in theaters, and I was like, awesome, it's going to be a really funny garage sale movie with Will Ferrell. And it wasn't. I mean, it's funny. There's some funny parts, but it's very, very depressing.
He's an alcoholic.
Yeah, and you think stuff's going to go well for him in the end. And it really... This is 10 years old, so we can spoil it, but it doesn't.
I mean, it does get better for him, but not in any way that's significant.
Yeah.
He quits drinking.
Yeah. But you think, like, oh, his wife's going to come around, and...
Oh.
And even the neighbor girl he doesn't even end up with, right?
Yep,
He just becomes better friends with her. So it's like, what was that for? Just a good drama with Will Ferrell? I mean, the guy's got range, but...
It's his best dramatic performance, I think.
I've heard that about Stranger Than Fiction, though.
That's also a really good movie. It's a weird one.
Yeah, I can't believe you get this one.
Yep, Dad found this at a thrift store. He called me about it, and I was like, yep, I always buy nature things. It's Hawaii. Sunny beaches, calming water, picture perfect HD, spectacular sights and sounds of the islands. I haven't put this one in to check it out yet, but I always really like these type of Blu-rays, and I'll always buy them no matter what. Because this is what Blu-rays were made for, you know, HD quality. I can't wait till I get some 4K nature stuff.
Can't wait till Colin comes over and you guys can throw it up on the 4K. Next up is Douglas, De Niro, Freeman, Klein, Las Vegas, some stars.
Was that who the fourth guy was? Kevin Kline? Okay. When I was watching it, I was like, who the hell is this guy? It's Kevin Kline.
You want to know who the hell is this guy moment I had today?
Yeah.
I was watching Heath Ledger win the Best Supporting Actor Golden Globe. And when the nominees are as the eccentric, crazy guy, Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder. I don't remember how they describe him.
Sal Grossman?
Yeah. Then it's that... Sal Grossman? Is it Sal? Or it was Mel?
I'm pretty sure it's Sal Grossman.
It's Sal?
I think so. It starts with an S because it's...
Well,
we used to have the guy...
Who just...
It's Les Grossman.
Les Grossman. I knew it wasn't Sal. Anyways, then it cuts to Robert Downey Jr. and says, as a dude playing another dude, Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. I was like, wait, was the entire category just Tropic Thunder cast members? Because it's not even that good of a movie.
It is a really good movie.
And then it went to Matt Damon, I think, for... some movie, I don't remember. It's, you know. Then it goes to some... Then it says Heath Ledger. Not Heath Ledger, Heath Ledger. Then it cuts to some guy named, like, Michael Stromberg or something. And I see his face, I go, who are you? And he didn't win, obviously, because Heath Ledger won. And then Christopher Nolan gives a really sad speech. And then it cuts to a bunch of actors being very, very sad about it. Like, it's so awkward to see all these celebrities. Like, it cuts to Tina Fey, who's, like, clapping, but you can just see, like, distraught in her eyes, like, oh, my God.
Okay.
Anyway, so I don't know who that guy was. That's where I was going with that. Kevin, it's Las Vegas. Did I even say it was Las Vegas?
I don't remember.
We just talked about Kevin.
It was an okay movie. Next up,
about spies and stuff? I thought it was just old dudes.
Just old guys who goes to Vegas.
What was the whole? I walk by Morgan Freeman's like got spy tech and he's got like he's tracking stuff and.
No.
Did that not have it?
I mean, it did, but they were just doing stuff.
Okay.
Anywho, next up, upgrade. Do you want to? Because I'll take the next thing.
No.
Okay. Well, I was really excited to find this with the slipcover. It's Lost Season 4 on Blu-ray. And, yeah. This is when the show started getting bad.
Yeah. Next up, I picked this one out at Best Buy. I said you had to buy it because it's got one of my favorite actors in the world. Scott Adkins. I've been a mark for Scott Adkins since 2008. You know what his breakout role was? 2008.
I don't know.
Think about it.
I don't really know him. Oh, was he... Deadpool?
He's Deadpool.
Okay.
And then, what was his breakout role 8 years later in 2016? He was Lucian in Doctor Strange. Who's Lucian? He's one of whoever Mads Mikkelsen's character's name's Thug. Remember the hallway fight where they're spinning around in the hallway? He's the skinny one of that guy. I love Scott Adkins. I always pop for him because I've always known him since X-Men Origins Wolverine when he played Deadpool. The good Deadpool, some might say.
You haven't even said the name of the movie.
It's Max Cloud.
So you should watch this.
Yeah,
genuinely,
I will. It's Scott Adkins.
It's like a gamer movie. Yeah. It's like she gets sucked into a video game and Max Cloud's the main character of the video game and
You're calling me a gamer?
Yeah. It's really, really good. I really enjoyed this movie.
Modern day recasting, Sam Elliott. Modern day, it literally is a 2021 movie, isn't it?
It's 2020.
2020?
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited I get this.
I like that you left my Deadpool quote. You just bruised that.
Next up, a thing I've wanted to see for a very long time, and I was excited to find it. It's Necessary Evil, Supervillains of DC Comics. It's a documentary all about supervillains of DC Comics, and it's got some really cool talking heads in it. Like Kevin Smith's there.
Okay,
and,
I was just going to ask, isn't it weird that Kevin Smith is such a comic guy? I feel like I was literally thinking about this today. I've known my entire life that Kevin Smith was a comic fan, but I feel like not everyone did because Clerks has nothing.
His entire story is I sold my comic book collection to make Clerks.
True. But I don't know how many people knew that.
Yeah.
Because Clerks only has Star Wars references. You go, okay, they're just characters that like
then
Star
anyone
Wars.
who saw Mallrats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw Mallrats first, so my
know.
entire life I've only known him as
the geek.
The geek. And he's got Stan Lee. And then I was thinking about how he played Jack Kirby in Daredevil, and that's like his Stan Lee cameo. And he had a Stan Lee cameo. So it's just, it's mind-blowing. I was thinking about that today. And then I was thinking about that he had the idea for a porno that he wanted to make since Chasing Amy. He wanted not a sequel, but it would be a continuation of the story where it would be the three main characters of Chasing Amy would be a three-way. Yeah. And that would be the movie. And then they got denied.
Holden, Amy, and I can't remember.
Brooks?
Amy's not the main character of the movie, actually, because Chasing Amy's from the line that Silent Bob says. Which, Chasing Amy has Silent Bob's longest quote. He talks for like 10 minutes straight. It's crazy. Alright, I think you have the last thing?
I did, but I guess we're moving on. Then he also, that was supposed to be called Name, that three-way porno movie. Then he wanted to do a show called Hiatus, which was just another porno thing, and no one would pick it up. Everyone he pitched just said no. Next up is 12 Rounds, the Extreme
Did you ever watch his sitcom he did?
He had a sitcom?
Yeah, he made a pilot. It was him working at a pot dispensary.
I do remember that.
And it was like crowdfunded or whatever.
Yeah, I think I maybe chucked a couple bucks to it.
Yeah, I did too. But it never went anywhere.
I did a Kickstarter today. It's my second Kickstarter ever, and I don't think it'll be a disappointment because I only paid $15 or $20 plus shipping, courtesy of Tim's debut album.
Oh, sorry for cutting you off.
It's 12 rounds.
The first 12 rounds. You cut me off?
You know what you're about to get? 12 rounds.
I hurt my shoulder today because
that was 12. Put the effects in.
I walked out from the back and Aiden went like that to me, and so I went like that and threw myself into the Rhetoric. And I hit it a little too hard, and I
don't like Aiden anymore. I said in the group chat and no one cared.
He's not funny anymore because his voice
is too deep, and he's not funny to me. He was trying to chat with me.
He's pretty cool now.
I walked in and he said, "Hey, Alex," right away, and I ignored him because I didn't like it. And then I did a bit with Zen, and then Zen got sad at the bit because I walked up to Zen. I said, "Hi, Zen," about like 30 times. I was going, "Hi, Zen, hi, Zen, hi, Zen," all the way from the front door to Zen. And then I got right up to him. I went for a hug, and I went, "No hugs for you," and I walked away. And then I was like, it's weird how we all, like everyone in the group chat and outside the group chat, all have this weird same sense of humor. There's bits like that. That bit would work with anyone working there. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't do it to Amanda. But
that's everything.
That's everything.
We have one code to announce if you want to say the name.
Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar.
It's the only code available. Just because this one's a weird collection of data where we have a lot of TV shows.
I was going to say when we were talking about sitcoms that I am pretty sure when it aired I watched all of Mulaney. All 11 episodes. Yeah.
I never even remembered it.
I didn't know I watched it, and then when I watched like an interview with him or something where they brought it up, and I'm like, I swear I watched. I think if it wasn't for Martin Short being in it, I don't think I'd remember. But I've seen pictures of him and his friend, like the main character, Mulaney, and then whatever his friend's name was. I think it was like Sam or something.
Terrible, isn't it?
it didn't do well. It's probably good. I don't know. It's probably.
I'm pretty sure it got a bad critical rating too.
It only ran for like 11 episodes, and they got. I think it's 11, but I would love to own it on DVD. The second it got announced, I would buy it.
Is it not available anywhere?
I don't think so.
Even for streaming?
I don't think so. It's gone. I'm pretty sure. It's like a big like situation. You would think eventually, like with Peacock and how big Mulaney is now.
It ran on Fox.
Oh, well, never mind then.
It's on YouTube. You have to pay $1.99 per episode.
Not doing it. I've only ever paid for one thing on YouTube. It was the Stupids.
I rented Tenacious D once.
I watched the Stupids. This is the outro. This part where we do the outro. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell so you get us all the time. So you can always change your mind.
What do I say here?
Your name.
Oh yeah. I've been Bat Tracy. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Stardust at BatTracy01.
I've been Lex Todd. You can follow me on Instagram at StrayJTheistJerk and on Twitter at IdiotDoll.
If you want to follow the channel as a collective, you can on Instagram and Twitter at Punk Rock Blues.
And you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues.
Pretty sure there was a spider on here.
Oh.
Right on the corner there.
It's coming out, so you just grab a tissue.
Grab me the lighter over there.
You can't set it on fire.
Yeah, you can.
It's a slip cover.
Give it to me.
Where is it?
It's on the right there.
Forgot we were filming, so I just kind of stood there. That's something that would happen in Lost. Where the show probably ends with them finding out that they're in a show and someone burned a spider on a Blu-ray case for it, and that's why a giant spider attacks them or something, and then just randomly catches a blaze and falls over. Because anything you say, any idea you come up with is probably in Lost.
Not really.
I think I said we can pledge, so this is it.
Patreon.com/punkrockblues.
Yeah.
$25 or more. Just kidding. You can do anything.
Could do $25. That'd be nice. 26. Then we can split it up.
Well, I ate a whole pig's ear.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.